So we're going to be recreating together this Sabrina Carpenter makeup look. And I have to say, I don't know much about her music, but I love her glam. I feel like it's such a feminine look. It's very, pin-up vibe. I'm really, really into it. I also love her hair. I wish I could do the same, but I'm gonna stick to makeup. So first thing, I'm gonna be adding a moisturizer. I usually use argan oil, but I don't have any left. So I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, which is also amazing. It's super rich. It just feels amazing on the skin. I don't use it much because I haven't actually spent time to read the ingredient list. So I really want to make sure this is a product that, is not gonna really affect my skin. I'm very cautious about anything that could disrupt my hormones or, add too much toxin. I'm already using so much makeup. So I have to read the label. But anyway, moving on to the primer, I'm gonna be using this Hollywood Flawless Primer by Charlotte Tilbury. And this product is really here to give my skin a glow. So it's really going to be adding that little touch on my skin that is going to make me a bit more tan. This is the shade 4.5, but also adding that beautiful glow that will really make my makeup radiate. So I don't really like primers, but primers that add glow, I feel like are really worth it. This is one of them. And then I'm going to add for my foundation, the Easy Blur foundation by Huda Beauty. This is their new foundation, which I love. Full coverage, yet my skin still looks super fresh. So you will see that for Sabrina, her skin looks like a doll. Like she looks so fresh and plump. So this is really what I want to achieve with this makeup look. And then for my concealer, I'm going to be using the Faux Filter Concealer by Huda Beauty. So you really want to brighten your under eye for this look. So this concealer is going to be perfect for that. And then we're gonna be adding the blush. So Sabrina is actually like I know her, but she's adding a lot of blush to her makeup, like tons of blush. The reason why you see it so intensely is because there's a lot of product. So to keep your brush last super long and be intense, we're gonna layer blush. So we're gonna be adding first cream blusher. I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty cream blush, and this is the shade Rebel Red, which I'm going to mix with the shade Proud Pink. So Rebel Red is super red and it kind of look like you've been slapped in the face. So I'm gonna be adding a touch of pink to make it a bit more just easy on the eyes, I would say. But those two paired together will be absolutely beautiful. So this is a product that you have to apply on top of your foundation before you apply your powder. You want to try to apply all your cream product together, and that will avoid your makeup to look patchy or like too much layer and heavy. So blending my blush with my foundation with a Dumb Beauty sponge until they kind of melt together, and I really keep my blush on the apple of my cheek up to my temple. And you will see that her makeup once again glows a lot, especially around her cheeks. So I'm gonna be fixing first my base with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish powder. This is a very light powder, but also really brighten my skin. I'm using this powder because I still want my skin to look super fresh and a bit glowy, but I don't want to be a mess and look oily everywhere. And then on top, I'm going to layer with another blush, and this is a blush from Milani. I will write down the shade in the description of this video, but it's a very pinky shade and it also has a glow to it. So I'm going to be adding this on the apple of my cheeks to intensify my blush and to keep that beautiful rosy cheeks. And I'm also going to be adding a highlighter. So I'm going to be using the Catrice Glow Lover. So Catrice is a super affordable brand. So this is a super affordable highlighter that is really beautiful and high intensity. And I'm going to be adding this on the apple of my cheek again to really intensify that glow that you see every time that she poses, that catches the light, that beautiful fresh skin. And I'm going to be using on top the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray just to fix everything and remove any excess powder. Look at my skin now. And then I'm going to do my eyebrow. So she likes to have, she looks like she likes to have kind of bushy brows. So I'm going to be using my favorite product, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, brow pomade, just to really create my brow a bit thicker. And then for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the new Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette, which has beautiful, very, cold shade. So her eye look is always very minimal. She's really going for like doll eyes, but very minimal eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in first with the shade Eat Gaff. Eat Gaff. I don't know what does it mean, but that's the shade that I'm going to be using, which is a very, very pale pink shade. So this is going to be beautiful to kind of open up my eyes and really kind of copy her eyeshadow look. This is going to be my base, and on top I'm going to be using this beautiful crazy intense shimmer, which is called Iced Out. She doesn't always go that intense, and you can find a shimmer, a cold shade shimmer that is a bit less intense if you wanted to, but I'm gonna go for it for this look. Really just go like red carpet ready, and I'm gonna be adding a beautiful highlight in the inner corner of my eyes. You see this a lot in her makeup look. She always has, again, those doll eyes with this beautiful highlight in the inner corner of her eyes. And then she doesn't really do a full eyeliner because this would actually close her eyes. She kind of have just a wing at the end on the outer corner of her eyes, just to elongate her eyes and open up her eyes. So it's what we're going to do, just kind of a half liner that is going to pull my eye up and keep my eyes very like wide open. And I'm going to be adding half a lash. Again, I don't want to do anything too crazy. Those are not my favorite half lash, but they will work for this look. And this is just going to be, again, on the outer corner of my eyes, just to elongate my eyes and also create that dull look effect. As you can see, quite the difference. I mean, I actually love half lashes. I feel like there's so much better than full lash. They're just more natural, and I don't know, there's something about it that I love. I'm also going to be adding a tiny touch more highlight, because why not? I'm going to be using the same eyeshadow shade that I use on my eyes, the Iced Out, just on top of my cheeks. And for my lips, I'm going to be using as a lip liner Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Extreme in the shade 170. She's going heavy on the lip liner, and she's also overlining her lips. So when you overline, I just really would suggest to really just focus on the cupid bow and also on the lower part of your lips, but don't overline everywhere because it would look a bit unnatural. And then on the inner part of her lips, she has a lighter shade of lipstick. So I've been using the Huda Beauty Prom Night matte lipstick, kind of mix it all in. And then on top I have been using the Huda Beauty Silk Balm in Spicy. So it just has a hint, very tiny hint of color, and it also kind of plump your lips. So I love this Silk Balm, beautiful, and it's also super shiny. So Sabrina's lip is always like very plump and shiny, so we're gonna go for it. And I think we are done, so let me know what you guys think of this look. I, again, really love it. I love the vibe. I think it's super feminine. Works very well for Christmas time as well. And I just love how she just found her signature look, and she's going for it, and it's working out so well for her. So well done on all her victories, and I hope that she keeps on shining. And if you're a Sabrina Carpenter fan, I really hope you enjoy this look and you can maybe do it as well.